This is going to be live on Twitch, but obviously it will be uploaded to YouTube to our respective channels sometime tomorrow. But you already know what time it is. You know how we do these tier lists. So let's go ahead and turn this music down and let's get started. Alrighty, brother. So I'm showing everyone what my tier list was. If you follow my YouTube channel, this is what I kind of ranked everybody last time. So, some controversial takes and picks. I put Boo in Zeno tier, and the reason why is because this dude on skill 2, you cannot kill his teammates. It is so egregious, bro. I swear. Hit, of course, for the ult. I feel like that was self-explanatory. God Vegeta was not released at this point in time, and the Bardock nerfs had not hit as of yet. So I had Bardock in Zeno tier. This is who I had for God of Destruction tier. Z Warrior tier, moving J3 up to a more suitable spot. Trunks getting an upgrade, DeBoer getting some love. These characters, a lot of stuff I think is going to be switched, and of course unreleased NA, but of course I removed from this standpoint. So this was the former tier list, but I digress because we are starting from scratch. So if you are tuning in for the very first time, first and foremost, this is a tier list video. It is opinion based. I'm allowed to have my opinion. You are allowed to have your opinion. I do not care if we disagree. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you don't think that, say, who did I have? I had like Kefla. If you don't think Kefla is broken and needs a nerf, again, let me know in the comment section below why you think that is. But other than that, this is just our opinion. But I also want to specify this tier list. It is not for my S rank players, my top 100 players. This is specifically designed for characters, to understand the characters from like a fundamental standpoint, and for individuals that are just picking this up for the very first time. Like if you were to give advice, obviously you're not going to recommend someone that's very combo centric heavy to like carry them into the upper echelons. When I'm saying Zeno tier, it's like you pick up this character, it's like Hulk smash easy, right? Whereas like Yamcha tier, like these characters, like even the S rank top 100 players agree that this character is just should be sent to the pits of hell. Like that is where that tier is, right? Earthling tier, situational niche. Like this is like if you pick up these characters, understand that you are a rare breed, and again, not that the character's bad, but again, you got to be like one with the character kind of deal. Find in any situation, you pick up this character at any threshold, novice, intermediate, and advanced, and like no one's gonna think that you're trolling. In fact, they're gonna be relieved to see that character on your team. God of Destruction tier, these are the characters that tend to like get nerfs, but like they're not in their prime. But again, they're still very impactful in the game, and of course, you're not going to complain when these characters get hit or picked on your team. Zeno tier, these are the characters that, again, beginner, intermediate, advanced, these guys need a nerf send away to Sunday, no ifs, ands, or buts. And as me and Katxchi are going to talk about this, because we talked about this a little bit earlier today, there's a character on here that got nerfed that is no longer in this category, but you actually need skill. And the ones that were carried by this individual at their prime, let's just say that again, their true skill was definitely shown. Question from Ty: do you think that the power creep mainly for tanks already bad or too much? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I am going to toss this question actually over to Katxchi. So, Katxchi, I'm going to pass this question to you. Do you think that power creep, mainly for tanks, is already bad or too much?
I feel like it's bad because I feel like with God Vegeta, you just like you don't
Mhm.
when you're playing against another tank, you don't have to like It's
Mhm.
hard to play against God Vegeta if you're not
Yeah.
playing God Vegeta. Like
Mm,
it's like you would have to like know a good amount of macro, and especially if we're talking about low elo, you're not gonna have
yeah,
that macro. So it's
for
like
sure, for
yeah,
sure.
the power creep is definitely high.
I felt that. Okay. So, really quick, so while I'm on stream, let me
Shit, what happened?
so all right, so we are going
YouTube did it. YouTube did it.
to let us go on to the tier list. So of course we have Boo. He is unreleased. He will be releasing sometime. I believe next week. I think on the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look that up. But I digress. Our first character. Let's talk about it. Katxchi, where are you putting Super Saiyan God Vegeta, the newest tank to Genshin Squadron, and why?
Hold on, sister, can you put that? Can you pull it up in Discord? Like the was it? Cause like I think your stream got a delay.
Oh, yeah. My fault. I'm a rookie at this. Here we go. Okay. Let us do this.
We popping off with the Vegeta off the rip.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We
You
gotta
know we
come
got
all
to.
the way to the top. What? No, no,
Yeah.
no. See, no, no, no,
Oh.
no, 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 no,
Oh.
no, no, no.
Okay. Oh.
See, see, I
Oh.
feel like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. How do you feel? Because I feel like with God Vegeta, yes,
Mm-hmm.
he do like he do a lot, but I feel like once you know what God Vegeta do,
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to shut him down.
Yeah. I
But
think. I think he's a
I would
character
think
that
he's
has a high amount of sustain, which I think obviously is very
yes,
beneficial for a tank. But it's kind of like how you
yeah,
said no character is without okay, you're like Bardock. No character is without their flaws, right? Something to
yeah,
expose them. And I feel like with Vegeta, in a one-on-one setting, I think
yeah,
definitely you're just it's so annoying because it's just going to be an endless fight until your team comes in and helps you out,
yeah,
or like you get helped by like that stupid cannonball divine draw.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but here's the thing, and I will be the first to admit, like again, I would notice. I'm like, oh, when I am doing this, I'm like, okay, well, why is it that my sustain is not going up at the rate in which another Vegeta's is, right? Because again,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not familiar with the character, so I think that there is a skill issue with Vegeta that
yeah,
I think that with Bardock and you could argue, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but I could argue even Super Prime for Vegeta, you didn't feel that like yeah, you could it was again, it was all point and click kind of thing. You don't
yeah. So
have that with God Vegeta.
yeah, yeah. So it's like you said with SS4 and Bardock, you just press a few buttons and you're
Mm-hmm.
good. But on this character right here, like God Vegeta, it's like you have to watch your gauge. You gotta know when your gauge is up. You gotta know
Yes.
when to back up a little bit. You gotta know when, okay, let me go back into my skills. Like I feel like he's not broke. I feel like God Vegeta is like the best tank in the game, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him being broken.
Right. Yeah, because there still takes some skill to use him to a degree, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Building
yeah,
around
yeah.
his passive. I called him in my regular showcase video for him. I called him a tank's tank. Like you actually have to know how to tank to get the most
Yep.
out of him. So like in the
Yep.
hands of the best players, yes, he feels and looks like like the most unbeatable character in the game. But to an average player, if they're just picking him up because like, oh, my favorite character, I think that that's not going to be the case in this category. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I think I would argue either of these tiers would be where I would place
Yeah,
him. But
yeah,
what are
yeah.
you feeling? Do you feel like he's like here
I'm
or
feeling
here?
right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
feeling right. I feel like he's like
Perfect.
perfect,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. Perfect. My newest obsession, if you could call it. So where are we putting Daima Goku?
Diamond, yeah, all the way to the top. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, just I like, bro, like the fact that you can instantly shred 80% of the first two bosses' health just off of his ultimate, throw in your skill one. Mind you, okay, that combo, there is a little bit of timing to it, but again, once you get used to it, it's not like something that's going to take you 10 years to practice. So you just get in like one or two games and you'll get the feel for it. You go into the range for a couple of minutes and you'll get the timing. The fact that also any build on this character and he's still doing egregious amounts of damage is absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's not much to say about him. He's just like, I don't think his kid should exist, if I'm being honest. It does
Yeah.
too much.
He's all around.
Mm-hmm. All right. Where do you see Fat Boo? Because I said my comments in my last video,
Um,
but where do you see Fat Boo? Is skill to divine draw aside?
go to Divine John.
Actually, no, sorry.
I
Skill
would
two
put
and
him.
superstar. Take those two out of the equation. Where are you seeing him? Just holistically, if like in season 5, skill two
I just feel like
boost
he's
and
still.
superstar were removed.
I feel like he's still. Like I'm not gonna lie. All right, so with Boo,
Mm-hmm.
like before, he didn't get the buffs and stuff like that. His ult didn't come off fast and stuff like that. So that made him like Earthling tier and stuff like that. But like
Mm-hmm.
now, I'm seeing a lot of alts being cast. I'm seeing a lot of alts being hit, and
Handy every 2 minutes, dog.
yes,
Like what?
yes, and I'm seeing like people actually getting
Mm-hmm.
kills off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, the character is not all the way at the top, and the character is definitely not close to being broken. I feel like it's definitely Z rank. Yes, it's like it has to be.
For sure, not a troll pick. I think his only downside, I would say,
Yeah.
is his, I don't want to say his survivability, but I definitely think like lack of defense. And the reason why I say that
Yeah.
is this: because he's the at this point in time, who knows? Maybe there could be another healer in the future, but as of season 4, second character, we only have one healer, and that's Boo. So if he's defending,
Yeah.
he's not healing when he should be healing, right? So like then I feel like you're playing a different Boo, and even then it's like yeah, you can do his like skill 3, his run technique, and you can like hold off for a little bit, but I feel like there are just other techs that are just more suited for that. He's designed to
Yeah.
be in the team fights, which but then what that does is that forces your tank to defend the tower and the tower only, right? So then you have three
Yes.
people consistently in fights, not pushing towers. So then, okay, how can the tank be in two spaces at once, right? Without something being compromised. That's how I see it, anyways. Okay, this one's interesting. This is Super Saiyan God Goku. This is the flagship unit for the half anniversary of Squadra. Where do you see God Ku?
Sister, say that again.
Where do you see God Ku, the flagship unit for season 4?
Gaku. We talking
Mm-hmm.
about the Gaku. All right, so with Gaku, I don't see him as being OP, as in like I don't see him as where he needs to be nerfed. I don't. He definitely don't need a nerf. Um, and we're talking low elo too. So at the
Yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
time, his kit is simple, but at the same time, it's not easy to build his passive and keep
Yeah.
at range. So yeah, I would definitely say he got to be Z tier, like right, because
And I heard on, I don't know how true this is, but I heard on controller he's so ass to control.
yeah, I think Kuno definitely did say that. Kuno was saying that it's hard to control like the beam and keep it on the player and stuff like that because it's hard on mouse and keyboard a little bit because you're
Yeah.
moving, you can't move it so fast, and yeah,
I think if
it'll
they
definitely be
added
hard
a
to control.
mobility feature where like you could So okay, a prime example. Kefla's ultimate and how smooth it feels to like just like move.
Yeah. We don't
If
want
they
that. Yeah, we
if
don't want
they
that.
did that for Godku, I think that would
We don't.
elevate his tier.
No,
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 here's the
no,
thing.
no.
Here's the thing. He doesn't need it, but that would quickly elevate him to here.
Yeah, don't do that. Well, yeah, if y'all
You
hear
never
this, don't do
know.
that,
You
please,
never know. Hey, you
please.
never know. They
Not,
buffed Bojack. Look what happened. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm not a
yeah,
dev, but
keep him where
okay.
he at.
Okay, my first ever main in this game. The original, the OG boss shredder himself, Super Saiyan Goku.
Okay, uh, he's the best DPS in the game, but he's not broken. And that's like crazy to say. Is that crazy to say? The character's the best DPS in the game, but he is not broken. I will put him in. Would you put him in with God of Destruction, close but not broken? Nah. Oh yeah, I'll put him with Z. Yeah, Z. Yeah.
I would say the top of fine in any situation because here's the thing. They learned from overtuning his spirit bomb. And have you ever
Yep.
noticed that this Goku in particular, every patch, no matter what, they always buff and nerf something to him on
Facts.
purpose. On purpose because they know they're not trying to have a repeat, which is why it sucks. But I know that they're never going to increase the speed of the spirit bomb because if they do, again, we're just going to go back to square one. They are going to keep the spirit bomb that way. It sucks, but it is what it is. Ty says main reason I even asked the question is because I've been seeing some tank discourse over how God Vegeta is more immortal than Zamasu or even Cell. Oh, ain't that the truth? It's true. It's true. His sustain. I think when they're gonna wait until season 5 to touch him. But I think that they're
I
gonna
think season
definitely nerf.
6. Yeah.
Oh, really? I think they're gonna nerf his survivability for sure. Like they're probably gonna
Well,
decrease how fast his. They're basically gonna give him the Devore treatment. They're gonna decrease
yeah.
the speed in which his gauge. Well, the opposite of the Devore treatment. They're gonna decrease the speed of which his gauge increases, which again you're basically gonna be able to kill him a lot faster. Now, then that begs the question: are his stocks gonna tank? Because if you nerf him with that, which is the only thing that he has, right? Like pound for pound, because the only stagger he has is his ultimate. Guess whose stock value automatically increases if they don't touch him?
Yep. So I think they're gonna keep
So
him the
I think
same
they're
too,
gonna
because
nerf him again
yeah,
on
they're gonna
purpose,
nerf him
so that
again.
way when they nerf him, it's reasonable that they don't go back to this person.
Yeah, and then
Because
you
guess
say
what happened?
they
Guess what happened? He got nerfed.
yeah.
He got released. What did they do to this guy?
Yep.
They
You say
nerfed
so.
him so that way they couldn't run back like, oh, I don't want to play with you anymore. Shiny new toy.
Yeah.
That's what
That,
that expect that moving forward with every buff and nerf for characters. Unfortunately, what that means is like, yeah, Khalifa got some love. Where is she? She got some love, but like realistically, she shines in a certain game mode that we'll talk about when we get to her. But like, then guess what? There are other tanks that are just wah 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 wah. You know what I mean? Like, and that's unfortunate because I feel like pound for pound tank, again, Gogeta aside, is the closest to an overall powerhouse roster. Unfortunately, with DPS, it's whoever the new shiny toy is like the absolute most busted thing ever. Excluding the hit BS that we're gonna talk about, um, Tech is the most all around. I would argue. Until who knows, maybe when Kid Buu comes out, like that just goes out the damn window. But I digress. I don't even see baby players now. Oh, that's because baby's dog water. We'll talk about that later. Alrighty, man.
oh God.
Cooler. This is South's favorite character. Where we rating him?
But I'll go. I would say like right now, and then this is for like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it is for low elo, right?
Yep.
He's right there. Like he's like literally right there, Earthling tier.
Yeah.
Because like you can't like going up against. I tried it going up against God Vegeta. Like
It's you're
you
just
just
getting
get walked
smacked.
down.
You're getting smacked, bro. He has no sustain
Yeah.
really. Like yeah, but here's the thing: the reason why this is not saying that Cooler's a bad tank. Let me specify this. His
Yeah.
passive retaliation is timing based. If you missed, if you missed by even a second the opportunity to use his abilities to activate his passive, you are going to get clapped because you will not be activating the secondary effects of all your abilities, including your ultimate. You are going to get clapped. It takes a certain type of player with a certain type of game sense, awareness, just and also understanding the fundamentals of this character to the T, and knowing you just got to know your character inside and out, and then you have to know who you're going up against. You need to know that when God Goku is shooting his spirit gun at you, when is the appropriate time to launch your ability? Is it before? Is it during? Is it after? And then you hit your ability. But by then, especially if God Goku has his passive up, you're getting drilled. And then if you think you're getting away, guess who's there to reel you back in? So it's unfortunately we're in a meta that is just anti-cooler right now, and I'm hoping he gets some love other than a skin and a legendary intro because I feel like he definitely needs it.
Thanks, thanks.
Oh, your boy, the first Patara
Vegito.
fusion, Vegeta. Where
Vegito.
are we putting Vegeta?
Vegito. I'm putting. Oh, yeah, and then, like I said, this is low elo, so like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he would
Again, very
literally have
combo
to be
centric character.
Earthling. Yeah, he have to be Earthling because it's like you have to hit his all. You gotta hit your skills. You gotta farm correctly. You gotta try to get a lead. And the hardest part about it is that you can't contribute. You can't do nothing to boss.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you would have to go for kills, 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 and you would have to know how to time it. So yeah, you definitely situational.
It's it's sad that that's the case because he's very combo centric and very team fight oriented. So like you cannot just YOLO and then expect to be like the best thing ever. Like, it's just not how it's gonna work. This is the range meta, right? Like most, this is from Ty, by the way. Like most melee characters can't really hang like Broly. What's your take? Do you think that more brawler characters, this is like a bad time to be a brawler main?
Um, well, Broly's definitely not good. But like we just said that earlier, Face School is the best DPS in the game. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like that take. It could be that, but at the same time, it's matter about the character and like what
Yeah.
can they do? Are you boss flipping? Or are you
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why
frozen?
Goku's the best because he does it all, right? Because he has a
Yep.
ranged ability, he has a
Yep.
mobility ability, he has a melee ability, and then he has a boss reading ability. He has one of everything, whereas other characters or most characters like Broly specializes in one thing and one thing only. Kefla, one thing and one thing only. Vegito, they all have like abilities that are tailored around a specific playstyle. He's the only one that can do it all, which is why he's still arguably again at the top of his game. And he's the first character you get, so like there's no excuse to say like, oh, I don't have him. Yes, you do. It's the very first character you get.
Yep.
Oh, your boy. Talk to me. This is hit.
Throw that boy at the yellow Johnny Jean. So like the thing about Head is that like yes he got like in low elo yes you can play yes you can use your art to look for the energy thing and stuff like that so you can flip balls. But in low elo they not flipping no balls. It's in high elo they can't even flip the balls half the DPS.
Let's talk
So
about it.
yeah, so hit right now is at its worst where like
Yeah.
it's hard for like the pros to play hit. Like it's hard. It's
Yeah.
actually hard for like the best of the best to play him. So Yeah, we definitely throw him down there. He definitely
It's hard for
and
pros to play around Shu, so imagine a new player getting Shu'd.
yep. You get shoot, you're done.
How many of us have picked up hit for the first time and going, how the hell did he see me? Meanwhile, there's a big indicator that shows that you're marked. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, not a fun time.
Shooting
Not a
right
fun
up
time.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably what I can't believe I wasn't around for him. Probably the funnest tank I've ever played.
That would probably that he would have been like the funnest, easiest.
Mm-hmm.
He can do it all. Like he
Mm-hmm.
that it was really the perfect time to come and play. Like
Yeah.
literally, and it
If
still
you wanted to
is.
be a tank player, hell yeah. This guy, if you want a beginner guide on tanking, like pick this guy up, like with your coins. Like if you're gonna pick up a tank, this dude is definitely worth every penny.
Yep. Definitely worth. Definitely
I
worth.
still think he's here. I don't think
Yeah,
that
no,
he's
yeah. He's right there. Yeah, he's right there.
because here's the thing, like while I understand Vegeta has like, like the self sustain and stuff like that, the ability to kind of get everything, unfortunately, uh like I don't know, there's just something about like at least when I played Bardock, like I felt like he also inadvertently. It's gonna sound weird, but like it was kind of like he acted almost like a third DPS. Like he could do both. He could switch as needed, right? So like, oh,
Yeah.
you think you're going away? Let me chase you down, give you an uppercut. Oh, I'm gonna pull you in so my DPS can like finish the job. Like he did it all. And he still can. Obviously, again, the damage you're not taking out 70% of a DPS's health, which I think is healthy. A tank shouldn't do that, but you can still do a good chunk of damage, and then your DPS can follow up, especially if they have snowball. And I think just again, anytime that you have a CC ability, a slow
Yeah.
ability, your stock value just goes through the roof. Okay.
I'm sorry to intrude,
What's up?
but why in the hell do I not see a certain demon up top
Hmm?
that nigga Vegeta needs nerfs
See, that's
for
a
how much he
you
heals?
missed the chat,
Nah,
bro.
no.
We had a
I'm
whole
telling you, I
conversation about
just
it.
peeped. I just peeped. When
Yeah.
I just feel, I was like, you're streaming. I see you're streaming. I'm like, all I'm gonna say is that I feel like he needs nerfs.
No, dude, no.
He
I
only
feel
needs
like
his two. His
no,
two
no,
Mm-mm.
needs a
no.
nerf.
Hold on, you said who? You said Vegeta?
He
God
said
Vegeta?
Vegeta, yeah.
No, I
Just
feel like
me.
you can play you that character right there. You can play around with him, as in I if you know how to if you know when his passive is up, you don't hit him, you run away, you keep him stable, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as his passive is up, you burst him. Like you just
Yep.
burst his shit.
It's
If
all
you burst
timing.
him, he can't survive. Yeah, it's all about timing. Yeah. That character's
Yeah.
not broken compared like I was what I think Bad Guy today was playing Bardock and like he was fighting for like average set. Yeah, he'll be dead in 2 minutes. Like
Mm-hmm.
he still is tanky.
Yeah,
Like that.
I think Bardock is still Bardock. It's just annoying, but also it's like, unfortunately, not everybody have the sharpest brain, so they just ooga booga run at him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
what's up,
like,
Envy? Appreciate you coming up.
that's why I said like God Goku is funny or not. Not only is God Goku his perfect partner, but he's also his worst enemy since he can play from
Yeah.
long, just burst him
Mm-hmm.
down.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry to intrude.
You're good, brother. All right, moving right along. So Kefla, I came back during Kefla like just released a week later. From when I
Yeah.
came back. I was out for the first week, so I missed all of Bardock. I was super sick. Came back a week into Kefla's release, picked her up, and man, bro, I thought that the Super Saiyan Goku when I was boss flipping was brain dead easy.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
character is point and click, bro,
Yeah.
with a
That's
dash
what
every
that.
2 seconds, bro.
Yep.
Uh, I think so. Here's my hot take. You could probably disagree with me, and we can try to like find a middle spot. I think she's still here. I think
Yeah, I was gonna say.
that
Yeah.
people. Here's the thing. What happens is, and like I said with a certain character that we haven't gotten to yet, when a character gets nerfed, and you hear people say, oh, this character, it's just dog water now, so bad, blah blah blah. But then like you look at their stat pool and they're still killing 16 people per game. I'm like, that's dog water? Just because you can't dash every 2 seconds, like cry me a river, bro. Like even Kale
Yeah.
still does like 16 kills if you know what you're doing. So yeah, you can't vanish step as frequent. Oh, boo hoo. So you actually have to play the game the right way and be strategic.
Yep.
Okay, learn how to be a DPS. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can see, oh,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, God, Q's so bad. He has no mobility. But then people are dropping 10 plus kills. It's if you know what you're doing, you're going to be fine. Right? Just because a character gets
Yeah.
nerfed doesn't mean that they're the bottom of the barrel. She's still absolutely stupid. She's still shredding. Is she more killable? Yes, but I think that her damage, like this dude
Still
right
too
here,
good.
is still too good. You should not be
Yeah.
completely wiping. And I don't have snowball. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? I don't
Yeah.
have snowball, and I'm still taking out 80% of your health, bro.
She could do. Yeah. She does too much. Yeah. She do too much damage.
Too much for so little. It is what it is. Okay. All right. Finally, here we go. The character. If you didn't know who I was talking about Ohan this entire time. So basically, if you are unfamiliar or coming into this game now, this character in his prime was a legitimate terrorist. Like it was like
Yeah.
if you saw that on the other team and it was in the hands of a top 100 player, especially if they were a tech main, you were cooked. You were in for a rough time. You better pray that you get when you choose what lane you want, top or bottom. So if you're unfamiliar with the game, we only have two lanes: top lane, bot lane. Typically speaking, it is top lane is a tech and a DPS. Bottom lane is another DPS and a tank. You better pray that if you are a DPS, that you click bot lane first. Or if you're a
Mm.
tank, swipe that sweat off your brow that you don't have to deal with up top because that was probably the most toxic release in this game. Did not get nerfed until the beginning of this season, by the way. So a whole season of just Ohan BS. Long story short, his skill 2 allowed you to auto track and kick somebody and just have like an endless loop cycle. Part of his nerf basically made it to where you now have to click and be accurate of where you're aiming. Otherwise, you will get cooked as Ohan, as me and Katxchi so eloquently learned earlier today when we were testing him out. Is he still good? Absolutely. Like again, his kit, they did not remove any of his stagger and stun. He does energy defense down and strike defense down. He can what's the is it called fear? I can't remember. The ability where he goes
It's
away. You know what I'm talking
called.
about? Whatever that
Yeah, you
ability
talking about
is.
it's three. You talking
Yeah,
about it's
yeah.
three. Yeah.
Whatever that ability is, they literally you cannot do anything for like 2 seconds, which is a long time in MOBA, and they go the opposite direction, which that stall alone can save a teammate, save you, set up yourself for a combo of sorts, save a tower. You can do a lot, especially in boss pit. If you're in pit, you can use your abilities effectively to stun or fear factor I'm just gonna call it fear factor a secure. There's a lot that you can do with this character. Just it now takes significantly more skill, and the individuals that were hard carried by how easy he was to use when he was running wild, well, they are clearly exposed now if they haven't kept up with their training. Where do you put Old Han?
Like I said, since he's low elo, you gotta put him yellow tier because he's hard. Like he's actually hard to
He's
play now. Like
hard.
I feel like right now I played him earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and when I played him, I feel like you no longer upgrade your one first. I
Yeah.
feel like you
Yep.
have to upgrade the two to either two or three. so that you can actually be able to slam somebody into the wall. Because without
Yeah.
it's like if you got a level 1 and you're trying to max out your your level,
Dude,
your
that
skill,
little circle,
yeah,
bro,
that
is
shit too.
nothing. If you miss,
Yeah,
basically you're upgrading that skill 2 to max to make up for your room of error. Unless
yep,
you are
yep,
like
exactly.
pinpoint accurate and you're hugging the
Yep.
screen like this, getting close to the camera so you can see, nah. Nah, bro.
Yep.
It's bad. It's
It
bad.
is bad. Yep, terrible.
Alrighty, man, let's talk about it. Khalifa, Super Saiyajin 2. She's cracked in the squeaky hammer game mode.
Yeah, she's right there. She's orange. Cause the thing about her is when you do
Hmm.
provoke somebody, a lot of people's even in high elo don't know how to get rid of provoke. To
Yeah,
get
man.
rid of provoke, you have to go into a cloud, you have to go into grass, or you gotta leave her vision. If you leave her vision, you will be able to, be able to play. But she's definitely not broken, but she definitely is good. Like she's definitely right there with where the tanks are. Yep, right.
100%. And especially what? Oh man, what got upgraded? Her skill 3 gave her movement speed up, and then the enemy's movement speed down.
Yeah,
Right?
so they added
I
the
believe
movement
that.
speed
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fucking awesome. Ah, okay. A character that sucked the first 2 seasons. Majub. Why they call him Super Oob is beyond me. But yeah, anyways, Majub.
Well, he's definitely not broken. He's not broken, and since he's low elo too, I will put him right there next to Gaku, because you can definitely boss flip with him. Like he's definitely good with the boss flips.
I'm trying to order these as well. Who do you think is better, Daima or Kefla?
I mean, Diamond 100% better. He like yes, Kefla can nuke like very good, but Diamond being able to be tanky,
Yeah.
have speed and damage, he's all around. He's definitely better. It'd be more suited than like a player that just started.
Oh, all right. Your boy, Super
Yes,
Saiyajin 3 da.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Uh, that character right there would be situational. Yeah, like Z. And the
Oh,
reason why
Z
I'll be
tier. Z
situational, yeah, Z tier,
where?
is because yes, right there, right there. You said I'll put him behind, yeah, Gaku, yeah, right there. Because yes, yes, you can IT anywhere, but
Yeah.
the one thing that I've learned, like I learned, and so this goes for like a lot of players, they don't unlock their screen, they don't touch the map, and this is a phone game,
Ah, yeah,
so
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, so they're not gonna get the good, like the complete use of the character.
Oh, your boy, the one that plagued you to only play one character for a whole season.
It's two
Super
seasons, 2 seasons.
safe. 2 seasons. Super safe for Vegeta. Where are you putting him? He has since been nerfed.
Go down, go down, go down, go down. Yeah, Earthling, he's a
Where in Earthling?
reason why. And, I would put him because I feel like you could play cooler better than him. I would put him next to Hit
In front or
or
back?
even, but yeah, front and Hit. No, matter of fact, no. I'll put him behind Hit, and the reason why, because SS4, he's good, right? Like I
Mm-hmm.
say, he's good. Everything's good around him and
For
stuff like
sure.
that. My problem is when they nerfed him, they broke the character. Where I've watched
Ah.
people. Yeah, I watched myself slam somebody into the wall and they just bounced off. I've watched somebody slam me into the wall and I just bounced off. So whatever they did with the character, they gotta like
Yeah.
just go back and
You go
just
back to the
switch.
drawing board and be like, well, that
Yeah,
didn't work.
yeah. Yep. Because the problem is, and I know why they did it. They don't
Mhm.
want you slamming God Vegeta into walls and stunning him. They don't want
Whatever
that.
buffs and nerfs occur, it's to make the newest release look like the second coming.
Yep, yep,
so
yep, yep,
that way
exactly.
you can buy. It's all a marketing tactic.
But I will
Or
be trying
oh, 100%.
SS4 and
Yeah.
Superstar to see how he
Yeah.
plays.
Gamma the Hammer. Gamma 1 and 2. Oh,
Um,
such a love
I'm still
relationship with
putting,
them. I don't even have a
yeah,
hate.
I'm
I just
putting,
straight love these characters.
I'm putting them situational too, because like it's
Okay.
just like low elo, and it's like
Where do you place them?
it's shit. Yeah, so we can fix this. Um, shit. I'll put him ahead of Vegito because definitely ahead of Vegito.
He's
Because
yeah,
the thing about
he's
Gamma,
pretty cookie cutter with this
yeah,
kid.
because the thing about Gamma is you got to count on your other partner to get balls. You got to worry
Yeah.
about getting XP. You got to worry about staying in your Is it his one form or the form where his like when he presses
Gamma
his skill
one,
too?
Gamma one, Gamma one, Gamma one.
Yeah, yeah. So you got to stay in skill. You got well Gamma one, and it's gonna be hard to like go back and forth and
For
actually
sure.
hit your one.
Hell yeah. And then you gotta time your core breaker, man, because if you
Yep,
use
yep.
it, that's it. You're done. So if you
You're
whiff,
done. Yep.
oof. All right. Do this.
Yeah.
Father son time. Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyajin Trunks.
Now,
Both got buffed.
yep, yep, yep. Vegeta is actually good right now. He's actually, if you think about it, and like I said, I've seen somebody that don't even play tank play this character, and was surviving for almost like a whole 2 minutes. Like, I'm watching him fight the whole team
That's
and like
funny.
going toe to toe. Like
Mm-hmm.
go up, 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 up. He would have to be, and I feel like this character is definitely actually easier. I would say I was Z Warrior,
Z Warrior, where we place them?
and so should we do DPS next to each other and then tanks next to each other? Because I feel like
This Z Warrior actually has no tanks, so
yeah.
it
So
would
we
be
can
the
just put him
first
right
one.
there. Yeah, he could be the first. Yeah,
And then
he's definitely
Trunks.
not broken. Trunks. I don't see a lot of Trunks. Now, the one thing that I love about Trunks is that he secures a lot of farm,
Ain't that the
and
truth?
now in this meta, you can literally just OD farm, get him up, and he turns into a menace.
Yeah.
Like like he turns to a menace. So I feel like with this character, he's definitely in Z rank because and it's low elo, so you could make him work.
Where would we place him? Above?
Out of the yeah, I'll put him behind SS3 because I feel like
Works.
SS3 you could like yeah.
Show. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's do this one. The twins, 17 and 18. Very interesting pair. And they also got buffs and adjustments. So if you're actually unfamiliar, every character that's for the release of the half anniversary, all characters got either buffs, nerfs, or adjustments. So anytime I'm saying like, oh, these characters were buffed or nerfed or whatever, that is because they all happen at the beginning of this season. So where are we putting Android 17 for tech?
17 is still like I said hard to play. The character is still not easy to play. You have to do a lot of macroing, a lot of like protecting. So yeah, I would say niche, yeah, situational.
Yeah, I think he's still harder.
Yeah.
18, the original point and click demon,
Yep. Same spot, same spot. Yep, yes, same
was
spot.
so overpowered
Yep.
in the beta that she got like crucified
Yep.
season 1. Dear
Yeah,
lord, her nerfs were egregious.
yeah, she needed that. Mm.
They said we can't be we can't have her lose out to the MC. Let's go Deborah and Broccoli.
um, I'm I'm throwing them both in situational because like the thing about both those characters is that you still got to go up against these range characters that's OD like Gaku, and it's like they're like hard. They'll be hard to play, and you would have to you will have to be somewhat of a pro to pull off the Bora, and the same thing with
Yeah,
Bardock
yeah.
right now.
Hmm.
Broly, Broly.
And like the thing, the biggest Achilles heel this man has, bro. No matter how you swing it, bro, immaculate, immaculate. Probably one of, if not the best, early to mid games. Like being able to turn people to stone as long as you're like hand holding somebody so that way y'all can just blitz down somebody. Dude, the ability to shred a tank's health, God Geo doesn't matter. So what? As fast as I can. Okay, cool. Stone. Dead. But dude, once everyone around him is in that late game, he gets mollywopped, bro, and it is egregious. Like when you see Deborah, you're like, oh, that's easy. That's free eats. It is bad. He basically is inverse Cell. Cell has the worst beginning and sometimes mid game. But when you have that like late mid end game, Cell's one of the best characters.
Yeah.
This guy has the exact opposite problem. He becomes one of the worst characters at the end game. It is egregious. Um. Oh yeah, these two. I want to pair these two together. Yeah, Bojack and Piccolo.
Shit, I'm throwing them in niche or situational. Piccolo's
Where
actually Piccolo's hard to play. You gotta unlock your screen.
where do you
You
see
gotta be
Piccolo?
able to uh, um the bottom of DPS. Yeah, cause he's a range character. Like I said, it's hard to play range characters, and then you have to be able to whenever your tank gives you an opportunity to hit a shot,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta always be ready to hit them shots. So def-
Just grouping the
definitely
text together.
being somebody that's like that don't really play the game a lot, and like I said, you're in low elo, you're not gonna know when your tank is actually gonna set you up, and it's just actually like
They said can't wait to see the topo rankings. Just wait. I'm saving him for last for a
hard.
reason. I'm saving these two for last. Actually, I know that's a tank and a DPS, but just wait. Let's see. Oh, I like this. Let's get some Frieza Saga going, shall we? But before that, Bojack. I would say Bojack. It's definitely easier to use than
Yeah, yeah.
again, more defensive centric. Okay, Kid Han, Baldy, and Frieza Sama.
Frieza's hard to play. Not gonna lie,
And
Frieza is definitely hard to
yes.
play.
And
You're
if
gonna
you
have to
lose
use
your minions, you are cooked.
the cook. So I definitely put him in situational too. It's gonna be a lot of situational characters because it's like
100%. Do you think he's
um
harder to use than Ult Han in 17?
yeah. Oh no. Allhan is definitely harder to use because
Okay, so like
if you
this?
miss your stun, you're cooked. Yeah, something like
Okay.
that. Yeah. But I would put Android 17 behind Frieza because I feel like Frieza's a lot easier.
Okay.
And it had a hit too. Hit it too. His hit.
Oh, Frieza
Yeah.
getting some love.
Yeah. Yeah. You get some love. Yeah.
All right, Kid Han.
Kehan. Kehan is will go up. Let me see what's up go up. Z ring.
See?
Because Kehan, yeah, Kehan is not. He's not broken.
Easier?
He's not even close to being broken. But at the same, I ain't gonna lie. The character could be close to broken, but he's not close to broken. And the reason why, because
This dude
that
was
character,
Z tier with his energy defense
yeah.
down. That was
It was because of
bullshit.
it was because of the ball slip. Now, if we're ranking like him being able to set his
Like,
DPS
yeah,
up,
just sheer
make them do more
skills, all that
damage.
jet. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that character definitely be in the orange tier. But since we're talking about like low elo, he's definitely
Mhm.
situational. But
Do you
if I was
think
playing,
these two are interchangeable? Or Kid Han, it's like a
I'm
gap?
putting Kid Han ahead of him. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
definitely
that's what
putting
I
Kid Han
figured.
ahead of
Okay.
him.
Baldy, cue ball.
Hold on, matter of fact, no, go back up, go back up. Nah, Gohan is actually like he's definitely up. He's in the orange tier. I forgot, don't you? his alt comes out and does more damage now too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll put him right there. Yeah, I'll put him
Okay.
right there.
Cue ball. Where'd he go?
Who's Cuba?
Baldy.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, I'll put him either right there or fucking or
He's so egregious.
situation. Yeah, cause yeah, I'll
Stupid.
put him either like I said there or situational. Cause like
That
he's
nerf that he got didn't do a damn thing. This guy is still flashing me every 2 seconds. He's
yeah, cause
doing
he's
so much
good.
damage, stealing my damn
But
farm.
the only thing is, and he's good with like securing bosses and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But he's
oh
definitely
hell
still
yeah.
hard to play because once you get out of lane, it's like what's the plan?
You're either playing offense or defense.
Yep, yep.
Alrighty, let's see what do we got. What do we got? Okay, this is the order that it. Okay, perfect. All right, my girl Kale.
Orange. Yeah, she's in the orange tier. That character is literally, she's like very good right now. She's not broken, but
I love her. I love
yeah,
her.
yeah, she do
My
too
girl.
much right now.
That's my girl. Alrighty, man. This. I'm so upset about this, bro.
He
I
right there.
absolutely.
Okay.
I love this character, but
Yeah,
oh my lord,
he's right
what did
there.
they do, bro? All to make Althan. Like what? How do you nerf him and then you release this guy and you're like, the state of the game is perfect? What are you talking about? What? Ah.
Yeah.
I need him to do more. They need to buff this dude. Please. You
Yeah,
gave me
I definitely
the
do.
auto tracking back, but that's not. No. I need more. Okay, I'm just gonna do that.
Oh,
Just
nah, Cell don't need no buff. Nah, leave Cell where
as
he at. Cell is
as
good right now, especially with the
you think he's here?
Nah. He's well. Let me see. If we talking about low elo, then he'll
Yeah,
be a niche. He'll be niche. He don't need no buff because
I'm gonna put him at the
he
fucking check up like
yeah
space and gap. Like it's just that early game is just dog
yeah.
shit, man.
Early game,
It's
yeah, you
bad.
have to know how to play that character.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Masu,
yeah. This one
I'm
I'm.
throwing.
I
I know.
feel.
I
I
think he needs a
Oh, you
buff.
think? Oh, really?
Yeah, because they took his minions away. It took the. It's not too many minions on him now, so he can't be.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
what you're talking about. Yeah.
so he can't
Okay.
be
Oh,
himself. So pretty
yeah.
much, God Vegeta is literally a better version of Zamasu because
Mm-hmm.
he can be around to fight and fight actual players, and Zamasu can only be around to fight if he has minions near him.
Sure.
It's actually very nice.
Alrighty, man. The final two.
Now, you're not gonna like this one. You're not gonna like this one. Not gonna
Shut
lie.
the fuck
Baby,
up.
baby is not broken. Baby is not even close to being broken. But baby has to be Z rank or in the orange rank. And the reason why is because if if you the one thing people forget about baby because they when they nerf
Yeah.
it is that he slows you. I think it's like 70%
Yeah.
or 80% slow. So that means you could literally destroy. Like say, all right, I'll put it like this, right? Say you're playing and Vegeta passive goes away.
Mm-hmm.
You pop whatever you gotta pop with baby, you slow him completely down, and you stay away from him at the same time and just kite. Oh, it's instant. It's instant death.
Okay. I am
Instant
colored
death.
me surprised and shocked. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that I gotta show you later that
I'm
that
almost
slow.
afraid to ask about
Yeah,
Topo.
Topo, yeah, he in the green.
Let's just go like all
Yeah,
the way
throw him off
off
the
all
screen.
the
Yeah,
off screen.
throw him off the screen. Yeah, throw him off the screen.
Every character that's ever been released, just this guy is by far. I don't know, dog. Like this, I don't know what you want me to say. This guy had it rough, bro, on release. But like, dude, bro, like,
No, yeah, no.
I feel so
crazy.
bad for Topo. They gave him immune to being stunned, and it's still not enough because you can just lace him and light him up. It's so bad. There's literally, unfortunately, nothing that they can do that will make this character viable, unless for whatever reason they decide that the only way to make this dude relevant is to make his Hakai Sphere of Destruction his ultimate like prime spirit bomb. Like it is the reason
Yep.
shit blows the fuck up. So now it's like, okay, Topo's no longer a troll pick, but you're only picking him for boss. So he's gonna be irrelevant for like 90% of the game. So you pick your poison. And then Boo, we'll have to see. I hope he's not like a this release, like an Ulton situation, but I do hope he's around like,
Yeah,
you know, this category.
when he comes out, you gotta retire. Like the hit is retired. Like he,
Oh yeah, because of the AoE and
yeah,
the enjoy it
he's
while you
retired.
can. Enjoy it while you
Yep,
can.
yep.
You're
Soon as he
cooked.
comes out,
Finished.
yep, just log hit like his logged out.
But already,
Might end up putting
y'all.
him in the bot lane.
Yeah, right? For real. So this is our tier list. Again, let me know in the comments section below. Shout out to everyone that was on Twitch for joining us and seeing this. We're about to get ready for some ranked gameplay. So if you want to see more gameplay like that, follow me on Twitch. Try to upload as much as I can on the YouTube and scenes. Been getting a little active on TikTok. So again, links to the socials will be down in the description below. I will be leaving the link to Katxchi's channel as well. He also does everything. So please go out and show the man some love, guys. My name is Citizen YouTube. Peace out.